having gone alongside Charles Davis before. And look at this. Right away, loose football. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
To throw is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Commanders.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's got this down to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
A gain of a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Noah Brown, 33 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Washington will line up for the
Daniels going to try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 8. Buccaneers 0. Gay to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
To throw, Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Finding Otton once more. He'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. There's a short one taken in by Otton. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A yard all they need, but it's third down. And again, it's Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They go play action. Mayfield. He's got it. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are back within a couple of the lead. Well, surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still 1st half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Past the 20. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, 40 yards. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
The score, Commanders 16, Buccaneers 15.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still 1st half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. They have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Brown the motion man right. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position. Now look out. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So a tight one, so an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
180!
Mayfield looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Mayfield down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 6 yards.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
That's a gain of 3.
And now it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
180. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And his kick here is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. Well, a pretty important sequence here, CD. They were trailing in the second half. The interception gives them the opportunity, and the field goal gives them the lead.
And what a clutch play. You love to see guys come through like that. Now it's their game to lose. Time to get back out there and come through with another big stop.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picks up on Levante David. And the Bucs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46.
Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A loss of a yard.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
20.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
to you. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings. Now here's Aaron Jones. He's got room to run right at the start. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line?
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Vikings first down.
In motion, Naylor.
First and 10.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To the right side, this is Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings 1st down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle.
1 yard gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Hutton. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Now
line.
Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd.
They'll try
and
again
10.
here. 2nd and 10.
180.
To throw is Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Baker to throw. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison.
McCarthy's pass complete to Jordan Addison.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down. Let's go. 1 yard to go.
Now McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Open man, the tight end,
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Down the field, it's Evans. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7.
Vikings 10, Buccaneers 7.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. In motion, Naylor. Running left, it's Jones. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Izias there to bring him down.
It's second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. To throw is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
J.J. McCarthy sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal. Jones. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will get out in front 17-7. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're gonna take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Baker. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibunga. Complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a 1-possession game.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
From the gun, it's a run, Nathan Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. He gets free. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run's going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jones. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
16 yards. Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Blake Cashman on the tackle.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give. This is Irvin. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46,
1 yard gain.
here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
180!
Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of
Very
7.
positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. Of course, they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Now McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to win the football game. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Ready, set. Let's go. Vikings,
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Daniels looking to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action, now it's Daniels. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Looked to me like they were trying to go off tackle there, but he thought he could bounce that out a little bit further, didn't he?
He did, but didn't work out. Good pursuit defensively and able to force him out behind the line of scrimmage. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And inside give to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3rd and 3.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Will Record on for the Vikings field goal.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives as they start again here to see if he can do better. 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A huge play there for Washington. 59 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Ready up. Go. Go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Called a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Daniels. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And I'm not sure we got there. Did they stop him? They did. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, Sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time.
There he goes, right side. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 98 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Ready? Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember, we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
The kickoff for Washington.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Completes this to Addison out left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to our... Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jordan Addison in the offense out for another drive. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Now feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Aaron Jones, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? And it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He is caught, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Running right, Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On play action, McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. It's a gain of 17, and it also gives them the 1st down. Up the middle, Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. McCarthy, he'll set to throw him. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. To throw is Daniels. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win in the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that.
Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll push forward for about a yard. Will Harris on the tackle.
2-yard gain on the play.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Upton. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
To Cade Otton. A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
On play action, Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second
and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
That's Ibuka in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Baker making a sack. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Baker to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Throwing is Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they go to work on first and goal. Irving. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And he'll take it on in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it'll bring up second down. On play action, Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second down, they need 7. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irvin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Here we go. Shot.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cooking.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. We'll look underneath here for Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Mayfield.
Tampa Bay.
It's complete to Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Baker. Quick slap into the hands of Ibuka. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. at the 19-yard line.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McClory. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. It's second down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Come on, set. Hawk 70.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to try it here again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one taken in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. So that Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the
They'll throw with Daniels. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Here's Irving. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Right back to Irving. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bucs will extend their third quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
11 on the play. First down.
To throw is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing here on third and goal. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Commanders 8. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see.
And he will score again. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends in motion right. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. We'll go again here with Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards.
Now Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over.
Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's Got it! And he'll be taken down at the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Indianapolis.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Bucky Irving now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Mike Evans.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
And send a receiver left. Throwing again is Baker. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mayfield's pass thrown away and incomplete. It's now
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Godwin, the man in motion left. 2nd down, Mayfield the pass. He's got Emeka and Buka. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st down.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their 1st drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Kate, that injury robbed us all of what looked like a promising rookie season through the preseason where this kid was on fire. But he's still got a year of learning from head coach Kevin O'Connell. Maybe more importantly, watching Sam Darnold's magical season now the ball's in his hands.
And 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Taken down at the 41.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
A gain of 10 yards.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
They'll run the draw with Jones. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Jones again on 2nd down. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Now we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. McCarthy going to keep it himself. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stopped for a loss.
First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get a late score and tie it before the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Irving. This makes it up to the 25. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one to a well-placed hit.
Deep shot off his back foot. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
And the Buccaneers.
First down, here's Baker. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own
Just over 30 seconds
line.
left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Levante David.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over first
Well, they
and
had
10
the advantage
at the
for a
15-yard
moment,
line.
Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Baker now from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Sterling
The
Shepard.
Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 6.
13. Vikings 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off. for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Ty Chandler to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings
Down to
take
12
over
seconds
first and
before
10
halftime as they come to
at
the
their
line.
own 29-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2.
So a one possession going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin
for
has it on the
Buccaneers.
team, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Take over first and
Out come the
10.
Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The ball carrier.
That is just a great drive starter. What every
It's a
offense
gain of
wants.
7.
Gives you a little bit of
Brings
energy, a
up
little
second
juice,
and
and now a
3.
really manageable second down.
Staying on the ground with Jones. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This time it's a passing play. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down.
We've set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hassan Reddick in on the
Hey, I love the
tackle.
jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it. Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A bunch of bodies around him.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 4. Brings up
Will Reichert
4th
now to
down
try the
and
Vikings
1.
field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 12 in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2. Godwin sent in motion right. Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
21, Vikings 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Chandler now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are tackled on their return right along their own 40-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He finds Evans, left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They're going to pass it here. Connects with Ibuka over the middle. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Chandler now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Out of the gun and give it to Jones. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, 18,
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. It almost says he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs from 37. McCarthy going to keep it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now McCarthy.
At the Bucs' 37-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings.
Matt Gay to kick off.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
By Jabon Kimball. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Ready up.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score. Jalen Naylor, touchdown Minnesota.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You've got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
At the 34-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Third down coming up.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders offense ready for their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's a big run by Robinson. It covers 51 yards.
This play all starts up front, Mike. Their ability to get him into the secondary. From there, it's just his speed and open field running that leads to the big game.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Robinson will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the
To throw is Daniels. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
McCarthy now to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again to Jones, heading right. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
A gain of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
To return, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second down. Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he'll take it on in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
The Commanders will line
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
17. Commanders 16.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. The They'll go again with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. On the ground now with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A run. It's Jones. We'll take this down to the 23. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
3. Brings up
2nd and 7. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Vikings 25, Commanders 16.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Luke McCaffrey to return it from his end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at him. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
This is Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And caught left side by Hawkinson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Jones trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Ready up.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, ready.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And
a dive, and he's in. Aaron Jones, touchdown Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up.
Jones going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Eckler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, Eckler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll throw with Daniel. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. The hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered. and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense.
And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and second down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.